And no one takes this honor upon himself by being self-appointed, but God is the one who calls each one, just as Aaron was called. So also Christ was not self-appointed and did not glorify himself by becoming a high priest, but God called and glorified him. For the Father said to him, "You are my favored Son. Today I have fathered you." And in another scripture he says about this new priestly order, "You are a priest like Melchizedek, a king priest forever." During Christ's days on earth he pleaded with God, praying with passion and with tearful agony that God would spare him from death. And because of his perfect devotion, his prayer was answered and he was delivered. But even though he was a wonderful son, he learned to listen and obey through all his sufferings. And after being proven perfect in this way, he has now become the source of eternal salvation to all those who listen to him and obey. The position of high priest in the Levitical system was by appointment only. No man could legitimately appoint himself high priest. A high priest was selected and called by God into service, as was Melchizedek, king of Salem and priest of the Most High God in the time of Abraham. But Christ is the subject of this passage. In Gethsemane, Jesus agonized and wept, but committed himself to do the Father's will in accepting the cup of suffering which would bring his death. Anticipating bearing the burden of judgment for sin, Jesus felt its fullest pain and grief. Though he bore the penalty in silence and did not seek to deliver himself from it, he did cry out from the agony of the fury of God's wrath poured on his perfectly holy and obedient person. He learned obedience for the same reasons he bore temptations, to confirm his humanity and experience its sufferings to the fullest. Christ's obedience was also necessary so that he could fulfill all righteousness and thus prove to be the perfect sacrifice to take the place of sinners. He was the perfectly righteous one, whose righteousness would be imputed to sinners.